together all game long.
So on the floor for Denver, Andre Miller is up there with Iguodala. Then there's Kenneth Faried. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's
action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance.
He showed last game, it was a big-time testament to his ability to be a game changer.
Kevin, absolutely. His teammates and coaches love that kind of game.
Well, he has that kind of potentiation. That was impressive.
Kicks it out to Evans over Chandler, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Been a little
City.
Boy, they were so good offensively in that game. It seemed like they had an open man to go to every time down the floor. Probably wasn't the best defensive effort that we've seen from their...
What a throwdown there. Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that.
Wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Kings leading now by 6.
I think Denver fared better than most people thought they would last year. They had a lot of injuries, a lot of turmoil, players going to China during the lockout. But, they didn't play that well against their Western Conference opponents, and I think that was a disappointment for George Karl.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Ty Lawson may only be 6 feet in shoes, but he's explosive laterally and vertically. Asked about his leaping ability, he said, quote, "My dad used to make me run up my hills."
In low to Faried. Takes it up for the scuff.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
And for the Nuggets, Steve, they finished at 22 and 26 within the Western Conference. Not exactly what they had hoped for at, Clark, the start of the season.
Yeah, they did make the playoffs, though, Kevin, but actually had the worst in-conference record of any team playing in the postseason throughout the league, both East and Western Conference considered.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the tape of that game, guys. I was shocked at how soft they played defensively.
Heck, you didn't need to go back to the tape. All you had to do was look at that box score. I mean, it's obvious they were giving up a lot of high percentage shots. They haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
No good from Hamilton.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
For the 3, another 3 for Sacramento.
Filling up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Chugainov, and it's Denver scoring again.
Tell you what, he can be an offensive force when he's on top of his game, guys, and he usually is on top of his game.
Selman's a screen on Miller. The dish to Brooks. Here's Houdini. 6 to shoot. On deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The Erasers got his 3rd rebound on the night. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Well, from their sweep of this season series a year ago, pretty clear why one team wound up in the postseason and the other one went home.
That one goes. Count it. Kings leading now by 15. Here's Houdini. 23 points his last outing. Miller with the double team. Cousins. Now here's Brewer. He started fielded by Thornton. Outside for Lawson. Tries again, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Robinson a screen on Lawson. Back to Salmon. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3.
You know, it was a tough season for John Salmons a year ago. Returning to Sacramento after a draft day trade, but his shooting really went sideways. This is a guy who 3 seasons ago averaged about 20 points a game. Be interesting to see if he can bounce back this late in his career.
Back to Thornton from past the arc. Here's Houdini, covered by Brewer. They grab their own miss. Nice jet again, and again it's DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Lays it in off the breakaway. Houdini's got 26. And Salmon's in the 3rd year of a relatively big 5-year deal.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for him to justify that contract unless he elevates his play. Some were surprised that the Kings traded down in the 2011 draft for the privilege of being able to acquire him.
Here's Fareed. And again, Denver no good. Here's Houdini. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And the shot is good. 28 points for him.
Making it look easy out there.
There's been a lot of sides of fair on the floor, guys, and on the scoreboard.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
And now, brought to you by Spring.
Take on a little more meaning as the season gets into full swing. The Sacramento Kings ahead against Denver. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Houdini really playing effortlessly. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And for the Nuggets, it's been all hustle. You look at the offensive rebounds, they're creating second opportunities, and that's a key to winning. 8